Let me ask you a question. If you had a $115,000 credit card to fund and help grow your business, maybe even at 0% interest, would that be super beneficial to help you take your business to the next level? If so, then stay with me for the next few minutes and I will unpack exactly the roadmap I followed to secure a $115,000 credit card for my business. All right, my friends, so here we go. Let's dive right into this. Obviously, funding for your business is a very important concept and something that every entrepreneur and business owner needs to take their business owner from where you're at to the level of business that you want to be at. Hopefully, even get yourself a 2 Comma Club X award at some point. So what are the steps to get a credit card like this? Obviously, number one, it's not going to be a personal credit card. Personal credit card limits are probably going to be limited to about $25,000 at the maximum. Over the last decade, that's what lenders have been comfortable with. However, if you have a legitimate, strong business, you can get your credit limit all the way up to $115,000, which is the process that I've been able to follow over the last 2.5 years. So first off and foremost, you have to have a business, right? And it's probably not going to work if it's a sole proprietorship or a little partnership. It's got to be an LLC, it's got to be an S Corp, or if you are raising money and capital, a C Corp will work as well. So it needs to be registered with one of the states and show up being active in good standing. Obviously, if you apply for that business credit card and it's not an active in good standing, that's going to be a lot of declines and you're not going to get the credit limit that you want. You also have to understand you're not going to get a $115,000 credit limit right at the get-go. It's going to be somewhere around $5,000, $10,000, $15,000, $25,000 at max usually, and then over time you will be able to boost that credit limit up. So you got to have the real business entity, and second, it's going to be super important that you have a business bank account where your business sales are flowing through the business at the same place where you get the business credit card. So I'm going to share with you in just a few minutes the top 3 banks that you want to have your business bank account at. Obviously, with all of the crazy bank things happening, Silicon Valley Bank and other banks that went out of business over the last year, this is more important now than ever to make sure your funds are secure. But there's another benefit. If you bank at one of these key 3 banks, your opportunity to get a really big business credit card limit increases, let's call it tenfold compared to some of the other lenders out there. And what you want to do now is actually, run the business, right? You need to have sales going through the business bank account. You need to have some money in the business bank account, especially if you can have it in a savings account in the name of the business. That's going to be super helpful to make this happen. Obviously, personal credit's going to be a factor, right? You need to have at least probably a 700 plus FICO score, and your credit card balances to limits, it needs to be, below 45%. If you can have it below 30%, that's going to be even more beneficial and attractive to get you approved. So for example, if you have, personal credit card limits of $10,000, you want to keep that balance at the very highest at $4,500 and hopefully below $3,000 to give yourself the opportunity to get a big business credit card limit. Now, a lot of you say, well, hold on. Isn't my business more important? My business credit's all important, but it starts with your personal credit because your personal credit is a reflection of you as a business owner and entrepreneur. And if you don't take good care of the personal credit, why would I take a risk on you, which is going to be a higher risk, giving you a big business credit card limit? So those are some of the factors that you have to have in place before you apply. Now, when you go ahead and apply for that business credit card, you want to fill out everything accurately, and then you're going to want to call the lender up because business credit cards almost always are pending because they're going to review that your business is active and in good standing with the state. After they confirm that, they're going to be looking for a phone call from you to verify your identity and the business identity. One other key aspect is when you fill out that business credit card application, it will ask, what will your monthly spend be? AKA, are you going to use this damn credit card or not? Because if not, why would I approve you? And so you want to be listing at least $5,000 to $10,000 that you'll be using in expenses on that card on a monthly basis. That's going to make them happy and more likely to approve you. Now, here's the keys that you've got to follow to get up to a really big limit like $100,000. I used it. maxed it up to $10,000, paid it down to zero the next month. Maxed it up to $10,000, paid it down to zero the next month. If you use it and you pay it down, use it and pay it down, you show some wherewithal, this starts to make them excited. And so I've never actually called them up or filled out an application saying, will you please increase my credit limit? They have done it automatically because these systems know if you can use it and then pay it off, you've got a very strong business, and they would just continue to increase it. So it went from 10,000 to 25,000 to 37,000 to 62,000 to 75,000 to 87 to 102 to 115,000, and this took 2.5 years of time to happen. But boy, how awesome is that? And that gives you so much power and flexibility. When a great opportunity comes along, you can just use that card and make that payment very, very quickly. And that was the roadmap I followed to get up to $115,000 credit card limit with this business. Now, I promised I would share with you the top 3 banks where you want to set up your business bank account so you can get these massive business credit card limits. They are, in no particular order. Well, actually, I'll give them in order. Number 3 is going to be American Express. American Express is very good at giving out very sizable business credit card limits over time. If you build that relationship, you can set up a business checking account online. Obviously, Amex doesn't have branches that you go into, and so you can do that online. American Express is the 3rd best bank to do this. 2nd best bank to do this is going to be Bank of America. Again, they are the number 2 largest bank in the country and do a great job of helping business owners. So Bank of America is bank number 2, and number 1, and Jamie Dimon we trust, CEO of Chase Bank. They're number 1, and where I recommend getting your business checking account set up and getting that business credit card. So that, my friends, is the roadmap to getting a $100,000 business credit card. Make it happen. If you need any help, obviously, you know where to go for that, and have a great day.